Hey guys, it's the Mayhem once again. So for the next few weeks, I'm not going to be here. I'm actually going home on leave to Florida. So I'm not going to be uploading videos in that time period, but I thought I would leave you with one last video before I leave and share with you an embarrassing story of something that happened to me a week and a half ago taking a supplement. Now, this supplement is a very popular supplement nowadays. It's called L-carnitine. I've actually been taking this since last year. No, actually, 2015. That's when I started taking it. And at first, I was taking it as the capsules that you could get at the grocery store in little tablets. Well, fast forward to 2017, a week and a half ago, I started taking it again, but this time I was taking a liquid form of it that was very, very potent, about 1,500 mcgs of it, and it was quite a bit. It's quite a bit for what you get. And I got it at Vitamin Shop. It was on sale for like $17.99. I don't have the bottle now, and I'm about to tell you why. So, for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I had been taking L-carnitine religiously. Like I would have it in my car, and every time I was at a stoplight, I would take a little bit of it. You can't overdose on it. It's a natural amino acid that's found in a lot of foods, namely like red meats and stuff like that, and it's supposed to help your body with calorie burning. It's supposed to help your body with converting fat into energy. That's the whole purpose of L-carnitine, and it's been promoted as this product that helps you with weight loss. Well, I was taking a lot of this stuff, and I didn't really notice anything bad happening. And then one day I show up to work, and somebody says, "Did you just eat some fish?" And I was a little stunned. I was a little baffled. I said, "No, I don't eat fish. I don't even like fish." So, I get in a vehicle with somebody, and then they say the same thing. "Hey, what smells like fish?" Another person, someone completely different, says, "Hey, what smells like fish?" And I was confused. I was like, why do I smell like fish? This is so weird. I was thinking it was the fish oil. And I wasn't really taking that much fish oil, so I stopped taking the fish oil, and I thought, okay, maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe you just smelled it on my breath. The next day, I was still taking the carnitine, and it was even worse the next day. Like, people could smell it on my breath. They could smell it coming through my skin. It was really, really disgusting. And people kept calling me out on it. My leadership was calling me out on it, and I was completely embarrassed about it. But I still didn't know what it was. So I went home and I started looking up side effects of things I had been taking. I had been taking like some fat burners. I had been taking, dandelion root. I had been taking, all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to slim down because I have a PT test coming up in July. And the thing that I found was that if you take too much L-carnitine, L-carnitine can make you smell like fish. Dead fish, not the good kind of fish. And I was completely stunned. So I did more research as to why this happens. And the fish smell that people were smelling, it was coming out of my pores. Like it was creating a kind of a cloud around me of just this fishy smell. And then, I started noticing like people were smelling me at a distance, like yards away, smelling me. And I was just like, this is disturbing. Like, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. This is so embarrassing. So the reason that this happens is your body breaks down L-carnitine, right? Well, if you're taking way too much, your body cannot metabolize all of it. And there's these things called metabolites. If these things aren't breaking down the, whatever's in your stomach, when it dries up and it just sits in your stomach, it's going to exit your body another way. So it's going to exit through your urine, or it's going to exit through your pores and through your breath. And that's what happens. If L-carnitine isn't digested through your, solid waste, it's going to come out of your skin. It's going to come out of your sweat. It's going to come out of your urine, tears, any other liquid that comes out of your body. And I went through about a week of this. And I'll tell you something. It's not easy to live with, people. So my advice to anybody watching this video: don't take too much L-carnitine. Take the recommended dosage. Hell, take less than the recommended dosage, because you don't want to go through what I've been going through this past. It is the most embarrassing thing I've ever gone through in my life. Um, so I'm happy to say, though, the smell is gone. Like, I don't smell like fish anymore. Um, and the way I combated that was for a few days, I had been drinking a lot of cranberry juice as well as lemon juice and lime juice. And that kind of flushes out your system and also kills whatever bacteria is in your intestines. Also, I drank a little bit of vodka. I took down a bottle of vodka over my weekend, and that I was hoping that would kill anything that was in my intestines that may have been causing the smell, because alcohol, is also an antibacterial agent. With that being said, I think it's completely out of my system. I can't smell it in my clothes anymore. When I actually went running today, and when I was running before, I could definitely smell the fishy smell in my clothes. Now I can't smell it. Now I can't smell anything. So I think all is right with the world. I think everything's cool now. But to completely avoid this entire thing, I would avoid L-carnitine altogether. It is a good supplement for weight loss. I'm not going to lie to you. But the side effects, if you take way too much of it, it just isn't worth it, guys. It really isn't. I know it works too, but I would completely avoid this product if possible. And the scary thing I found out is that L-carnitine is actually in a lot of other products. It's in Monster. It's in a lot of other energy drinks as well. It's in, like I said before, it's in your red meats. It's in your fish, obviously. It's in a lot of things. So you got to be careful what you eat and make sure you're not eating too much. Now, you'd have to eat a lot of meat and drink a lot of Monsters to take the dosage I was taking, because I was taking L-carnitine in a liquid form, which is its most potent form. And so, I mean, you don't have to, I mean, if you're drinking like maybe one Monster or two, you still wouldn't even come close to the amount I was taking. I was taking like over 3,000 mcgs of it. So another thing that happened to me with this L-carnitine stuff is I forgot, a couple weeks ago, I actually forgot to fasten the top of the bottle. So as I do with all my other, pre-workout supplements, I throw it in the passenger side floor, and then I come back I come back the next day to find my car that my passenger side floor is soaking wet with L-carnitine. And this was before I found out about the fish odor. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, I just spilled a supplement on my floor. Who cares? Whatever. It happens. I come back a day later, and I just get hit with this huge waft of just fish odor, and it's disgusting. I don't even like fish. This was a travesty, and every time I got in the car, I smelled more like fish, and it's a curse. I actually had to take my car to a professional detailer, and when they cleaned out my car, it made the entire shop smell like fish. This was just absolutely devastating to me. Like, it was embarrassing. It was not a problem I wanted to have. But I'm glad to say the detailer's got the smell out of my car. I've got this out of my system, and now I can move on with my life. So, as I said before, guys, avoid this product. It's a nightmare. It really is. It might have some benefits, but the side effects outweigh the benefits, in my opinion. So, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in a few weeks, and you guys have a great day, everybody. Peace out, y'all.